He sees her finger right there in front of his mouth. And what does he ignore it? Does he let it go? Does he lean back? Does he laugh? No, he does the one thing that only Joe Biden would do in this situation.
The Mark Kaye Show.
One of the worst jobs in the world must be Joe Biden's campaign team. Because every time you think you're getting a leg up, every time you think you're getting closer to the finish, every time you think you're turning around the flubs or limiting the gaffes, or every time you think we're trying to make a concerted effort to make this man feel like a serious candidate, he just does something which I guess he doesn't understand how the internet works. I guess he doesn't understand it. When you're standing on stage and you do something in front of a camera, it lives forever. Memes and GIFs and like 5,000 other ways that people find to make fun of you. So anyway, he's at this tour event and his wife comes out with Dr. Jill Biden. And she's introducing him and talking about how great he is, because that's the way it works. He's standing behind her. And not like he typically stands behind a woman. He's like a good 2 feet behind her. You know, usually when you say Joe Biden was standing behind a woman, he's like grabbing her shoulders and sniffing her hair. No, he was significantly placed. He was a good 2 feet behind his wife, hands by his side. You know, he was doing what I guess somebody had trained him to do. Not gotten too close, kept his nose out of her hair, was doing everything he could to fight back every grabby, creepy old guy urge he had to just whatever. And all of a sudden, she like puts her hand back to motion to him. And as she motions to him, she comes dangerously close to his mouth. Her hand gets within centimeters of Joe Biden's mouth. And if you know Joe Biden at all, if you've listened to this show for any length of time, if you've been on the internet, if you've been alive for the last year, you know that a female body part near Joe Biden's face is a bad combination. And sure enough, right there on stage at a campaign event, while creepy Joe Biden is trying to slough off the image of being creepy Joe Biden, his wife motions back toward him. He sees her finger right there in front of his mouth. And what does he ignore it? Does he let it go? Does he lean back? Does he laugh? No, he does the one thing that only Joe Biden would do in this situation. He bites her. just bites her finger on stage in front of everybody. And of course, the cameras got it. And immediately somebody got a great still frame of it. Joe Biden he just couldn't stop himself from doing something inappropriate on stage in front. Now, yes, it's his wife. Absolutely. Should you be able to bite your wife? Sure. If she's consenting, if it's consensual biting, you know, if she's into it, if some women like that, some guys like that, it's like a power thing, whatever. Biting under, when you're in your own home or when you're in your own room, when it's between two consensual adults, totally cool. Clearly, though, I don't think Jill Biden knew that she was going to get bit. I guarantee some staffer somewhere in slow motion was like, no, don't. And then it was just too late. It was just, who thinks this way, by the way? Who thinks I see my wife's finger? It doesn't matter that I'm on stage in front of hundreds of people and I'm trying to campaign for president. I'll just take a little nibble. You know. Oh, God. I really hope to God, by the way, if there's any Democrats listening, do me a favor. Do all your Republican friends a favor. Vote Joe Biden. Primary day, Super Tuesday. If anyone's listening in Iowa or New Hampshire, South Carolina, please give Joe Biden your vote. The man is way more entertaining than I thought. Bernie Sanders was the most entertaining. I was wrong. 2020 is going to be a lot of stress, a lot of division, a lot of anger. There's going to be a lot of protests. There's going to be a lot of lies. There's going to be a lot of impeachment probing and God knows what. And it's going to be an all-out battle to the finish. We need to laugh, folks. We need to find the silver lining in all of this mayhem. We need something that we can all get together and smile about. And that something is Joe Biden. So please, Democrats, this holiday season, do us all a favor. Make our Christmas wishes come true. Keep Joe Biden in this race as long as humanly possible, because I just want to know what the man's going to bite next.